Okay. What's up, YouTube? This is Red Zone 101. God bless and peace. First of all, guys, I'd like to apologize. Been a little bit under the weather. That's why I haven't made a video lately. But so if my voice goes, hey, just bear with me, okay? Anyway, got another video for you. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, so we're just going to get right to it. And the video is this. What if you could only own 2 guns? What if you could only have 2 guns? What would those 2 guns be? And that's what I wanted to talk about today. Now, for this video, we're going to talk about guns for home defense, okay? Let's say home defense, bug out, what have you. Like I said, you can only grab 2 guns, all right? Now, if I was looking for a gun with a large magazine capacity, okay? I'd probably go with something like this right here. I am carrying this. We're going to unload it, drop the mag. There we go. Gun is unloaded. This is my Glock 19, okay? This is a Glock 19, as I said. I've had a performance trigger put in it. Night sights. Really, really nice gun. Now, I was, in the beginning, never a big fan of Glock. That said, I've got a lot of respect for Glock because they're used all over the world. They have an excellent reputation for reliability. But just for me, I was a trigger snob. So I just didn't like the stock Glock trigger until I got the Glock performance trigger put in this gun. And let me tell you, I love it. Again, unload it. It's a little bit of take up. You hit a wall and smooth, really smooth. Reset right there. Beautiful gun. I am now a fan of Glock, and the reason why is because, again, they're used all over the world, and you can find Glock mags everywhere, along with 9mm ammo. Okay, so for a handgun, this would be my choice so far. Okay, now what gun would I pair that up with if I could only have another gun to go with this? With me, I like guns that can take the same ammo and same mag. Okay, I'm a big fan of that. So for that, this is my choice. I would go with a 9mm carbine. This right here is the Caltech Sub 2000 Gen 3 9mm carbine. What I love about this gun, especially the Gen 3. Now the Gen 2, I have one of those. I've had it for years, love it. But with the Gen 2, you could open it up with the trigger guard. Right there, you push down. But if you had an optic on it, you could only go back so far and it wouldn't fold. And one of the things we love about, either you love these guns or else you don't. One thing I love about the Caltech Sub 2000, especially the Gen 3, is that you can keep an optic on it, twist the barrel like that, and you can still fold the gun, which is one of the selling features about this gun. It can fold to a very small package, but you can keep the optic on it. That's what I love about this. And this gun right here, as you heard my voice going, this gun is chambered in 9mm, and it uses Glock mags, the same mags as my handgun. Great combination here. If I only needed 2 guns, I could grab this one here for shots that are further out, because as we all know, handguns are made for up close and personal. Can you shoot 50 yards with it? Yes. Can you shoot 100 yards with it? Yes. But you're not going to have the same accuracy that you would with a rifle, even a small carbine like this right here. So that would be my choice. I can use the same 17 round or 15 round mag here that goes in my handgun, but I can also use a 30 round mag that I can use for either my handgun or my rifle. So this would be my choice. Now, granted, there are other 9mm carbines that would be great, but for the price and the reliability and it shoots straight, this is my choice here. And also, I just love the fact that I can break it down in a small package, carry that almost anywhere. And when I need it, open it up, and I'm good to go. So those would be my choice if I was looking for two firearms with a large magazine capacity, okay? Where, you know, got a lot of ammo. So those would be my first two choices. We're going to put that down. Take my handgun, load it back up, put it back in my holster. Now let's say you wanted something that was going to be more versatile, okay? Something also really simple to use, because my handgun and the carbine there, they take a magazine, okay? The handgun has a slide, and you know, you got to know how to manipulate the slide. If you have a jam, how to clear the jam, what have you. The same thing with my Cal-Tech Sub 2000 rifle. Now, granted, I've never had an issue with either one, but as we know with semi-autos, that can happen, okay? So let's look at something really simple to use, okay? And something that is very versatile, okay? Almost like a Leatherman. You know, Leatherman has many tools in it, and is it the greatest saw? No. Is it the greatest screwdriver? No. Is it the greatest knife? No. But you have an option of using those, okay? May not be the greatest, but you can get the job done. So these next two guns are the ones I want to show you, that guns that kind of remind me of that. Now this gun you've seen before. Unload it. Right here, this is my Tuffy 410 survival rifle. Now this is chambered in 410, but the great thing about this little rifle right here, it's a carbine. Let's move that round out of the way. Okay. It's a single shot, single action. You break it open here, right here, push down there, open it up, put your round in there, close it, cock back the hammer, have to cock back the hammer, and then fire. Okay? Very simple to use. Yes, it's a single shot, but very versatile. Oh, versatile. I didn't even get to that yet. Okay? Let's talk about the versatility. Now, this is a rifle that's chambered in 45 long Colt, which, if you wanted something a little bigger than your 9mm, that's a really big round there. Really big, slow-moving round for a bullet, okay? So it's chambered in 45 long Colt, okay? That said, you can keep your 45 long Colts here, but what's great about this little rifle, when I talked about versatility, you can also use 410 shot shells in it. Anything from 410 buckshot, 410 slug, 410 shot. There it is, okay? Very, very versatile gun. It's really nice the fact that you can use your 45 long Colt and also 410, okay, shot shells. Now, granted, because this is marketed as a rifle and not a shotgun, you can get away with a 16-inch barrel. Now, you know you can't do that with a shotgun unless you've got the correct paperwork, okay? So that's what I love about this. Very, very versatile. And although it's not a target gun, at the distances I'm going to be shooting anywhere between 50 to 100 feet works just fine for me, okay? Will it shoot further than that? Yes. But again, it's not a target gun, so you're not going to have the accuracy of some of your bolt action rifles like what have you. But it'll get the job done. So this would be one of the rifles that I would choose for something that's very versatile, very simple to use, okay? And also very inexpensive. I think I got this for under, I think around 300 or maybe even under that. Great little rifle. Now, what would I pair that with, okay? Now, that's 410, all right? I would pair it with something like this, something that's Basically the same as that, but in a handgun. Right here we have the Rossi Brawler. Open it up. Isn't loaded. It's basically the handgun version of the Tuffy Survival Rifle. This is a handgun chambered in .45 long coat and also 410. And this right here, very, very accurate, simple to use. Pull the first of all, load it. Put a round in. Pull the hammer back. Fire. Simple to use. And also, this uses not only .45 long coat, but 410. And both of these will use anything from 410, let's say 2-inch rounds to 3-inch rounds, the magnums, okay? And this will shoot buckshot, slugs, any 410 you can put in it. And also 45 long coat, which is very accurate in this little gun here. So again, this would be a great little gun to pair with. Now we're talking about a survival gun, survival with situation. Now granted, could I use this for home defense? Most definitely. But I better make that first shot count. Anyway, so this would be a great gun to pair that with. And this gun right here, just like the Tuffy Survival Rifle, very, very inexpensive. So these two rifles would be really good. Well, this rifle and this handgun, these two firearms would be very good to pair together. So now, let's say you wanted to pair a handgun with a rifle that had a few more rounds in it, okay? So this right here, single shot, you know, it's got one round. So let's say you wanted something chambered in the same round as the rifle that could hold a few more rounds, okay? So let's put that down, put that here, and let me show you another gun that would be nice to pair that with. This right here. This right here is my Taurus Judge chambered in .45 long coat and 410. Now this gun right here, it's a revolver, it's not loaded, holds 5 rounds, okay? But it's either double action, again, not loaded. It's either double action or you can pull the hammer back for those more precise shots and single action. Now this right here, people either love this gun or hate it. I love it. I look at it for what it is. It's not a target gun, but at the same time, you can use 410, which is really nice. You can use your buckshot, your shot. Let's say that you got a snake you need to kill. Put a number 6 or 4 shot in it. Bam. That's the end of the snake. Let's say you had a little bigger critter you had to defend yourself. Load it up with 45 long coat. That's a good medium gain round, in my opinion, even to a large game with good shot placement. The bottom line is it's versatile, okay? And again, shoots 45 long coat or 410 shells. The only difference in this particular one here, it only shoots the 2-inch, not the 3-inch. But still, a great choice. So that's a good choice to pair with that rifle there. Now let's say you wanted something that was a little bit more concealable. Hang on one second. Okay, YouTube. Let's say that with that Tuffy Survival Rifle, you wanted something to pair with it that was a little bit more concealable. Because let's be honest, it would be really hard to conceal this bad boy right here, okay? And even though this is a little smaller, even for a revolver, that's a big revolver. That's a lot to conceal. I have done it before. It's doable with the right clothing and the right holster. But if you wanted something that you wanted to conceal with it, you might want to go with this right here. Isn't that a pretty case right there? Okay, this right here is your Bonds Arm Ranger. What it is, it's a 2-shot Derringer, not loaded. There we go. Very simple to use, easy to conceal. It's basically single action. Put your rounds in, open it here, put your rounds in, close it up, pull the hammer back, fire it. You've got 2 shots, but again, very concealable, Very good gun if you're looking for something really simple. And this is chambered in 45 long coat and 410. Now this right here will shoot the 2-inch and the 3-inch 410 shot shells. And what's nice about this, put it in this little cross draw holster. Let me get it in there. You put it on the side here. When you need it, draw it out, good to go. Much easier to conceal than the other two choices that I just showed you. So we're going to put that down. As you hear, the voice is trying to go. And we're going to go to my last, let's say, 2 guns, if you could only own 2, that you might want to consider. And these are guns that I really like, but a lot of people consider them obsolete. Not me, okay? Let's say for a rifle, you wanted something with a few more rounds in it, but you're not looking for something with a big mag capacity, like, 30 round mags or whatever, or a single shot. Why not go with something like this right here? I'm going to unload it. There we go. This right here is my Henry 22 mag lever action rifle. Now, a lot of people would look at something like this and say that's obsolete. Why would you choose something like that if you could only own 2 guns? Simplicity. You load it through the tube here. This will hold anywhere between 11 to 12 rounds. It says 11, but I can get 12 in here. Simple to use. Pull your lever down, bring it up, fire. Or pull your lever down, bring it up, slowly lower your hammer if you weren't ready to fire. It even has a 1 notch here that keeps it from hitting the firing pin. But if you needed to fire it, pull that hammer back, pull the trigger. This is very simple to use, great gun. This one here is chambered in 22 mag, okay? Which gives you a little more power than your 22. Now, I like my 22s. You guys know I love 22s. But this right here gives you a little bit more punch and a little bit more reach, okay? This would be a great gun if you're going to only have 2 guns. Simple to use, reliable. As long as you don't short cock it. What I mean by that is bring it down halfway and not all of the way and try to chamber your round. You do that, you will get a jam. What you want to do is bring it all the way up, bring it back, and then you're ready. Now, I've got this paired with a red dot. Now, normally I would pair this with a nice little scope, but since I'm looking at shooting close up, this red dot works just fine for me. Now, I know some traditionalists will go, that's just terrible, that's just, anyways. But for me, this works. I can turn on my red dot, get on target real quick. So this would be a great choice. I'm telling you, a really good choice, okay? And 22 mag, again, very, very capable round with good shot placement. Now, what would I pair this with? Since lever actions are normally considered your cowboy guns, let's go with a cowboy gun. Now, these here are very inexpensive. Hold on 1 second. Let me unload that. Both of these were loaded. I apologize. Unloading now. Here we go. Okay. I would pair that with something like this right here. This is a very inexpensive, reliable, and very accurate gun within self-defense distances. This right here is my Heritage Rough Rider in 22 mag. Now this has 2 cylinders. This will take either 22 mag or 22, so it's very versatile. I like that about it. I would pair that with the 22 mag cylinder with this right here, this lever gun. Simple to use, and people might say again, a single action gun like this, cowboy gun, wouldn't be the best choice. That all depends. Personally, I'd rather have this than a sharp stick or a baseball bat, okay? Because this gives me distance between me and whatever it is I'm shooting at. And with gut shot placement, you can stop them, okay? Whatever that is that you're trying to stop. Very simple to use. Once you load it, open your loading gate, put it in half cock. Again, not loaded. If you guys can see that. Not pointed at my head away from me, not loaded. Okay, there we go. Again, open your loading gate, put it in half cock, put your 6 rounds in there. Now you got to remember, you got 6 rounds, okay? Make them count. Cock your hammer back, fire it. Cock your hammer back, fire it. Cock your hammer back, fire it. I'm trying not to dry fire at 22. I hate to do that, okay? Don't want to mess up the firing pin. It is possible. But again, this is a great gun. Very simple to use. You got 6 shots. A little slower to reload, just like your lever action here, because you got to open the loading gate, put it in half cock, and eject each and every one of those rounds. But again, you got 6 shots here. And unlike your traditional cowboy guns, you can actually put 6 rounds in here and not worry about, let's say, the firing pin dropping the gun and the gun going off. Because this is one of the only single action 6 shooters that actually has a safety on it. Right here. You can take it off. You see the red right there. You can fire it, put it back on. It's safe to have 6 rounds in. So this would be a really good economical choice to put with this rifle right here. Okay? Now let's say you wanted a gun that had a few more rounds in it instead of 6, okay? But you still wanted to stick with this style gun, all right? But you're on a budget, okay? Because this is definitely a budget gun. For the price of 2 of these, you're looking at well under $400, okay? And they work. Never had an issue with one, okay? Now, let's say, again, you wanted a gun to go with your lever action, but you want something that's more like a cowboy gun. Yeah, my mask is moving. There we go. All right, that'll work. Okay, so, again, this right here, if you're looking for something and you're on a budget, you might want to look at this right here. This is a Diamondback Sidekick in 22. It has a 22 cylinder and 22 mag. Now this gun right here, I'm going to open it, not load it, close it. Notice that instead of like my single action here, my cowboy gun, where you have to put it in half cock, open up the loading gate, and put every round in. With this one right here, with the Diamondback Sidekick, it's a 9-round sidekick, so you got 9 rounds that can go in here. It opens up like a traditional double action revolver. I pull it right here and open it up. So it's a lot easier to reload than this gun right here. Okay, than this gun. And you've got 9 rounds, again, unloaded. You can either shoot it in double action. I'm not going to do that because, again, it's rim fire. But you can shoot it in double action or pull the hammer back and shoot it. And you've got 9 rounds. This gun right here, for what it is, very inexpensive, but very accurate. Never had an issue with it. And again, you got 9 rounds of either 22 or 22 mag. That would be a great gun to pair with a lever action rifle. Now, why did I go with the 22 mag lever action rifle when there's 30-30, there's 357 Magnums if you want a handgun round, 44 Magnum. I like 22 Magnum. It's as simple as that. I had 22 Magnum single action revolvers and 22 mag revolvers, so this gun right here, I can use the same ammo in this gun, this rifle here, as with this gun right here. See, as with that gun right there, and as with this gun right here. So again, same ammo. Don't have to try to carry 2 different types of ammo. The ammo that I'm using for the rifle works in both of my handguns. So this would be a great choice. And this gun right here wasn't terribly expensive. I think I got it for about, I think it was about 4 something. Okay. But again, Henry rifles, not expensive, but great quality. And the lever action is really slick. Really slick. Took it to the range. Just used the open sights. Didn't have the red dot on it. Very, very accurate. Okay. So I said I wasn't going to make this video too long. Those are some choices that I just wanted to put out there. Let me know what you think, okay? If you could only own 2 guns, what would they be? Now, I know I didn't put an AR here. I didn't put a shotgun. But these guns would work for me, okay? And really, that's what it comes down to. What is going to work for you, all right? My Caltech Sub 2000, my Glock, I'm very proficient with. I'm comfortable with both of them. They work for me, okay? I like having a handgun chambered in 9mm, but also something like this right here, a carbine chambered in the same round, but at the same time took the same mag. I like that. And both of these guns, very, very reliable. Even though the Caltech isn't that expensive, I've seen where you can actually get that Caltech there for under $400. Now my Glock, yes, that cost a little bit more, okay? Especially since I had the trigger upgraded to the performance trigger and I had night sights put on it, okay? But again, that works for me. This gun works for me. Even though it's a single shot, I like the versatility of it. I've got a rifle and a shotgun in one. Now, granted, it may not be the best of either one, but it will do both jobs. And at the distances that I'm shooting at and what I'm looking for, works for me. Okay? Same thing with my lever action. Just showed this one. I just love a good lever action. I mean, one of my first rifles was a 30-30, and I love that gun. I love this gun, okay? And we're going to stop it there. Like I said, I'm been feeling a little bit under the weather, starting to get better. But you know how that, whatever it is, that bug is just trying to hang in there. And anyway. Guys and gals, want to thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful. Let me know what you think, okay? Anyway, this is Red Zone 101. As always, God bless. Watch your 6. And as always, peace whenever possible. Take care, people. Don't forget to vote. Not going to tell you who to vote for, but get out and vote, okay? Take care.